This guy blew $3,000 and gave me $5 saying I should recover the money for him. So I went to all the 7 indicators he lost trading and I started destroying every single one of it, starting from this one, because that money cannot just go like that. So how do you destroy the first out of the 7 indicators? 1, you have to strike your entry at the exact G spot.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
How? Because most people just follow what Google tells them to do. When they want to trade the indicator, they tell them the blue line is the middle line, the green line is the up, and the red line is the down. So what happens is that whenever the green line crosses the blue line, they sell, and then they see loss like it, like red loss like it. And then when the red line crosses the blue line, they buy, and they keep doing this, and you see that price will just keep going up. Like if you look at that point, it's just going up, it's not going up, because they did not enter at the exact G spot. And what was that exact G spot? The exact G spot is a money glitch, and if you want to grab money very fast through scalping, what you want to do is you want to be in a very fast time frame, something that is faster than the blink of an eye, which is on 1 minute time frame. And when you land on 1 minute time frame, do this or you will perish. What you want to do is you want to wait. Yes, hold up, wait, and then wait for something like a consolidation to happen. And when you do that and you see that, enter, and you will see one huge spike down. After that, you will now meet your worst enemy, key levels. These zones are like Thanos, and they can snap away all your profits with a flick of a finger. That is why you want to exercise re-entry lot science, which is very crucial, so you don't lose money when price is reversing, because it happens very fast. So to be safer, what you want to do is, firstly, you want to either reduce your lot size. So if you are in a position of 0.02, you want to reduce it to 0.01, or if you can go below that, you can do that. Or you want to enter with 0.02 but with only one position, compared to, you know, this one at the top that I entered maybe 3, 4, 5 position. You want to enter with only one position, and then this next step will teach you how to then increase your potential returns by a huge mile. And the wrong way most of you do it is just by selling when price is about to break out from his zone. But if you do that, this is what's going to happen. You are going to be losing your profit. You can see from 3 it went to 1, and then it's just fluctuating. If you don't want this to happen, instead of entering immediately, you need to always wait for backup, because even a red ranger is nothing without a steam. So you want to wait for price to go and regroup at that point there, because there's liquidity, which is money at that point there. But after that, don't make or try to make this mistake, because indicator is not like price action. Price can reverse at any time and take all your money with you. So at this point in time, if you are going to re-enter, you want to re-enter very fast, because as soon as price hits this demand zone there, it will start to go up. That's why you want to close the moment it's kissing the demand zone, so you don't lose your profit. And that's what I did. I closed, and then I moved to the next trailer, the next indicator after 7 indicators we'll cover in this video. So for the next indicator, how it works is that every line is like a story building. So if price gets to that high there, you sell. If price gets to this point there, you can buy to that high there. If price cuts below it slightly, you can sell to that low there. If price gets to that low, you can buy to that high there. If price go below that low, you can like sell lower, and if price goes below that high, you can buy and chase higher prices. That's it. But with great power in an indicator comes great responsibility, and this one has a lot of strategies attached to it. So that means there's a lot of ways in which you can fail. But I decided to experiment, and I started selling at this point there to know if this strategy would actually give me money. So I sold at that point there, and then I confirmed the buyers on different time frame. That's it. You need to confirm to at least 3 time frame. And to my surprise, I was seeing reds, bro. I was seeing reds, but this is all experimentation, and I was expecting it to drop. I don't care, because why won't it drop? It was literally at the middle at that point there. That was why I was like marking it. And when I marked it, I saw that it was still dropping again. And this was when I started to guide myself, and I was waiting for it to go below 1 point so I can close very fast. And it was going. I was seeing red, and then I just closed and I lost literally 50% of my money. But that did not stop me. I then did my research and I found out the best way to trade this strategy, which is from the top. If you trade it from the middle, you are going to lose more often than when you trade it or catch the highest point or the lowest point. So I confirmed if price is at the highest point on different time frame. This is 30 minutes. I've confirmed it on 15 minutes, and then I confirmed it on 1 hour. You can see it was still at the highest point there on even 1 hour, and that was my target there, you know, on the red line. That was what I was targeting. And so I was still seeing losses like this. I was seeing losses at this point, but I was still like taking it on. I was even entering more position because I trust this stuff, and it was dropping very, very fast. And when it dropped again, I entered again. It went up to go and retest at that point there. Dude, look at that spike. Oh, bro, this is so freaking annoying. I've never ever seen a spike like this all my life. Whereby I entered the range and it literally took out the entry and then took out my main entry. I still kept going back up. Like, man, this indicator, I don't know about the future, but I'm tagging this one as the worst, dude. I don't think any of those indicators that I'm going to trade in future, like literally. Oh my dude, check this shit out. After that stuff that I just put, now it was like giving us another dude. This is why most times you want to like risk it all. You know, financial advice. Most times you want to like risk it all, and I was spotting a breakout there, so I entered another position, which is at that point there. You can see it was still dropping very fast, and then it was approaching one tiny demand zone there. And whenever that happens, red happens. So what I did is that I went to that profit point and I saw some good profit there, and that was when I closed and moved to the next indicator. I think I was gonna let you go that easily. USD, you took my racks away, you took my money, you blowed my account almost 50%, and you think I will not come back with that same indicator and destroy your life? You must think I'm playing. You don't know why they call me beast, bro. And that's why I went to USD and I used that same strategy on USD, and I was able to milk the life out of them. Instead of trading the rubbish I trade, which is the mid-roll, catching the breakout, you want to trade what you know works. And that was why I was able to bag the stuff out of them. And then I closed. And the next indicator is what we call envelope. So I had its default setting, don't change anything. And the thing about this indicator is that you want to apply the same thing you applied in the past one. You must make sure you are at the highest point. On 15 minutes, I'm at the highest point. On 1 minute, I'm not at the highest point. So I'll switch time frame again. After I spam entries here again, because we have a break of structure at this point here, which is a good reversal pattern. And when I went to 5 minutes, I saw that I was still at the highest point, and that was the reason why price was dropping very aggressively at this point there. And then when price is almost approaching that point there, I closed, and that was not all. I went back again to make them. I entered, spam another entry when price reversed at that point, and then price still dropped again. And when it dropped again, I closed and went to the fourth indicator. For this one, if the red cross below the blue, you sell, and if the red cross above the blue or green, you buy. So I went with the sell entry. I was spamming, and this was the signal here, which was the main reason why I was selling, and everything was happening very fast. So I booked this nigga and I went to the next one, and it was war. This one looks very easy, you know, touch, drop. So I decided to give it a go. But instead of the sell type, I initiated the buy one, which is where you catch the breakout after the touch has failed. And my target was at that top there. And dude, this stuff was a blood beat. Like, look at all these reds. It was almost reaching 50%, and it was so bad that I just had to close, making it the second loss I've made today. I was so angry that I skipped that one. I went to the next indicator, the last indicator, and this one I set the overbought and the oversold level there. So if price retest at any of those points, I buy. If it gets to the lowest point, overbought level, I buy. If it gets to the oversold level, I sell. That was the strategy. And suddenly the pop started happening. This one did not even waste time. And for a minute, it almost scared me because I saw a large red candle forming there. But I locked in and added more positions. And it started mooning. And if you think this is the end, you are wrong. Added more petrol to the fire. And it was game on. And that was how I was able to change another person's life this week. And that was when I closed. So if you want this kind of treatment, link is in description. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.